Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're in my normal setup here. I'm finally back home after the semester. Finally got all exams done, and now I've got a 45 Beatles update. I got a bunch of Beatles 45s in recently, so we're going to go through all of that, and yeah, we're going to get through it. I'm excited to be back in a normal space. I got about a month before I have to go back to school, but I'll be kind of back and forth between my home and school, so hopefully I'll make videos here so it can still be kind of normal setup, have a little bit more interesting background, and just kind of be more comfortable making videos in general. So we got about 15 or 16 or so 45s. The bulk of it is going to be from Germany. If you've watched my recent videos, I'm trying to collect every single German 45 released up to a point, and excluding like box sets and like series that have like 20 plus records in it. But I'm going to start off with a solo 45, because only solo 45 is kind of out of place here for the update theme, I guess. But it's Paul McCartney, My Love, backed with the Mess from the Red Row Speedway album from 1973. Just didn't have the single, found it kind of just in the store. Got it for pretty cheap, so can't complain about that. Alright, so these next two finds are going to be from eBay from the same seller. And I think I got really good deals off of them. And the first one I've been keeping an eye out for a long time. I just haven't found a right one for the good price. For a good price. So this is an export pressing of If I Fell and Tell Me Why. So this is a UK first pressing from 1964, and fortunately it didn't come with the center, but I can still tell it's a first pressing because the alignment on the side here. So yeah, very cool export 45. Yeah, the other export 45s seem to be a little bit more hard to come by in terms of me seeing them out and around, either online. I never really seen anything in store in person, but I got this for a very good price. I think it was around like $14 or so. So I was very happy to pick that one up. And the same seller had another interesting 45, and this is a picture sleeve from South Africa. It's the Beatles' Hello Goodbye with I Am the Walrus, and this one actually has a pretty cool misprint on the label. These are just what the records that came out with. I don't think they repressed them and corrected it, but on the label it says I Am a Walrus, which is kind of funny. So yeah, on the Parlophone label, came out in 1967, even though they came out with Help era pictures, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, so again, same seller, good price. I decided to pick them both while I had a chance, just because they're kind of interesting records. So that takes care with all the non-German 45s here, and we're gonna go straight to Germany here. Alright, so this one is kind of part of a set. Let's see, what is it called? It's the Beatles Comeback series from 1976, I believe. But this one kind of seemed to be like an outlier, so I decided to pick it up because again, I bought these all from the same seller, so I got these like all in bulk, for say a good shipping price. So this is Beatles Rock and Roll Music with I'm a Loser, and I'm pretty sure this is kind of like I don't want to say like standalone lease, but it was something different from the series, I believe. It was just something a little bit different, and still comes on like kind of a lighter green Odeon label from 1976 once again. Oh yeah, here's the back listing all the songs from the Beatles Comeback series. So happy to add that one. Will I eventually get to the series? Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully I'll get all the other ones first, though. And here's a later Beatles release from Germany. We got the Beatles movie Medley. And this comes on like a green and white Odeon label from 1982. Yeah. And this has the movie Medley and I'm Happy Just to Dance with You. I do have the American version that has the interview on the back, which is the promo, and the standard version as well. So nice to get this record on from a different country, different label. Alrighty. So it looks like we're kind of going back and then we'll move to earlier Beatles. So this is how it's going to be today. Alright, next up we got Hey Jude and Revolution. Now I do have a copy of this already. And as you can see up here, it's on the Odeon logo on top. But on the record, this is an Apple release. And I have a Odeon pressing I already had in my collection. So I was probably okay with just getting the record itself, but it just happened to be that this album had a lot of German 45s and it came with the picture sleeve, so I wasn't going to complain because it's a pretty cool picture sleeve. So, and that is a 1968 pressing from Germany, right when they were transitioning from either Capitol, Parlophone to the Apple label. Alrighty. Next up, we got Take You to Ride with Yes It Is, with the cab picture sleeve. Again, this is going to be on the green Odeon label from 1965. And I believe, nope. Alright, this will be the last picture sleeve. And it's going to be a rock and roll music with I'm a Loser with the this version of the picture sleeve. Again, on the green Odeon label from 1965. Yeah. Okay. So those are all the picture sleeves. The next are going to be just kind of plain singles, but they come with the artist sleeve, the company sleeve, as you can see there. All these are in pretty nice shape as well, which is added bonus essentially. So this one is Tell Me Why with If I Fell, same as the export UK pressing, but just a regular 1964 German pressing. Alright, next up we got Matchbox. This is a pretty interesting combination here with I Saw Her Standing There. So that's a pretty cool combination there, and that is from 1964 as well. Speaking of another interesting combination, we have Little Child backed with Do You Want to Know Secret. That's also why I like some other foreign country releases, because sometimes their 45s have very odd pairing song choices that you don't normally expect from the usual, I guess, Beatles canon in terms of the UK or the US. But here's one straight from the UK catalog. We got From Me to You with Thank You Girl from 1963. Again, with all the artist sleeves. Alright, another one from 1963. We got, sorry, I'm Gonna Hold Your Hand, but backed up with Roll Over Beethoven. Alright, let's see where I want to go next. Let's do Money, backed up with It Won't Be Long. Cool pairing from with the Beatles. And another with the Beatles song pairing here. We got Please Mr. Postman with Hold Me Tight. And those past two are, oh, this one's from 1964, the other one from 1963. Alrighty, and lastly, if I remember correctly, this is the first single that came out in Germany, and it is Love Me Do, backed with Please Please Me. I believe that was the first one. Let's see, yeah, from 1963. I believe this was the first one, but if I'm wrong, just correct me down in the comments. But yeah, and that's going to do all the German 45s, and the 45 Beatles update is now done. I have a couple other records that are kind of like local record store finds, but I think I'm going to hold off to another Beatles update maybe in another week or two. I don't really have anything currently coming in the mail. I'm just kind of happy to be home and have a nice break so I can actually listen to all these records, and I'm organizing, kind of rearranging some things too in my room. So happy just to be in the room, listen to some Beatles records. So I hope you enjoyed this update and look for more videos in the future. Thanks.